right, looks like we are finally live. And hey, Anthony. Yeah, I was about to go in Walmart and I thought, what the hell? I'm already out. I'm recirculating the air inside my car. I've got my mask off. Hey, Matt. So I thought, well, let me go live. I was sitting here just having an awesome time watching people. Just been to the post office to mail fish. I sent some to, hey, Thomas. Hey, Fish Streams. Hey, Chevy. Hey, Platycam. Sherry. Yeah, just been mailing fish out. I've got more to ship, but I'm just going to ship those two today. Sent some to Nashville and some to Indiana, but I'm not going to say who. That you guys might figure that out, but and definitely not what, because people like to make their videos. Hey, Tim. Just sharing the love, sharing the joy, sitting in front of Walmart, in front of my favorite handicaps, in my favorite handicap spot. Where else did I go? Oh, by the pharmacy to pick up medicines. These are what old people do. I wouldn't even got to go to the post office if I didn't sell a little bit of fish here and there. Yep, you know it. Do you guys want to look at what I'm looking at and have a little commentary, or it's been productive so far? And that's what made me think I should be filming this. Oh, cool. What I shipped today and have to ship when it's warm enough to Vermont, or is it New Hampshire? I don't know, but it's up there. Are two pairs of the rainbow cichlids, but those are what I shipped today, a pair to each state. So hope they make it. I've never lost any from my shipping or lack of shipping. But I have lost them from the post office. Once I had to send 4 shipments to Texas, and I was hoping the person would cancel their order, but they really wanted me to fill it. So the 4th shipment finally got there. So I lost 9 fish because the first time I shipped them an extra female, but I didn't ship extras in these today. Kirk, how you doing? Saw you complaining about that algae on the Instagrams. That stuff looked nasty. That looked like something a dog hopped up or something. Hey, Sean. So you guys want to see what I see? Not much to see here, just somebody frowning with a headache. I don't use oxygen fish streams. I don't. As long as you leave 2/3 the, yep, came looking for you, James. It was a trap. You fell right into it. I think I have more fun going back and forth with James than I do anybody. Maybe my sister. She can give me hell pretty good, but James is a lot of fun. You do, Matt? Well, the only things I'm selling are on Get Gills, and I think I actually need to take the platy thing down. I've got some young platies. I'm not sure if they're platies or swordtails. I'll have to look at them close. And then I've got the rainbow cichlids. But be ready when you get those suckers. They set up house, and usually people tell me 7 to 10 days, as quick as they can spawn, their eggs hatch within whatever period of time. Mutually enjoyed. Well, dang. I was hoping I was getting on your damn nerves. Oh, no. Let me see. Where's the turnaround here? Yep. Out in public in those pajama pants. Thirsty rabbit. Y'all think I'm kidding when I'm saying, I mean, I grew up 30 minutes drive from here, and it's a smaller town than this, but you guys think I'm kidding when I talk about the hillbillies and stuff. I just don't remember people being this hillbilly, at least not that my mother had us hanging around and stuff. Yes, we lived in the housing projects when I was a kid, till I was about 15 or 16 maybe, but our apartment was spotless, and we had 3 meals, and you know, our mother was abusive, but I mean, we were clean at least, and had clean clothes. So it really surprises me when I see there's a difference in the way people dress and it not being clean. Yep, I can't deal with that nasty stuff. I mean, I gotta change my boxers every week. Pam even called me out for that once, I think. So Oh gosh. Oh really? Just hang on. Hang on. I'll give you some choice every now and then. I just don't want to get some girls, two teenagers, girls, maybe 20s, in their 20s, were laughing at an older lady for wearing gym shorts, and I thought, God, I still wear my long basketball shorts sometimes. Guess they're laughing at me, but the difference is I don't care. I dress for me, not for other people. I figured out a long time ago it's what I want to do, not what they want me to do, so, yep. Have to act like I'm looking at the camera and shaking my head up and down. Where do they ride horses and wear rubber boots to the stores? Central Park. Used to see a lot of those carriages when I lived in New York. Bob, just turn the boxers around. That's what I usually do after the third day, James. I already do that. I'm up on sanitation and good health and all that. Oh my God. My gird. But, yeah. Hey, Teresa again. Yeah, I don't want none of these people to think I'm filming them, because they're like me. They're all packing, I'm sure. I'm sure they're packing, and they're probably as crazy as me, too. Hot Lips Houlihan. Yep. Dang, my shoulder's hurting. It could be that cold air blowing on me. You guys will remember this when you're old and say, Bob told us. It's hell. That algae that you had on there, Kirk, almost looked like that cyanobacteria, or whatever, the slime green stuff. I'm looking for masks, and most of the ones I'm seeing are like not the homemade ones, but like that heifer's got on right there. Yeah, homemade ones is what I mean. Probably made them from a pattern or got them somewhere. I've got my handkerchiefs now, and I've also got my hospital mask from the vet. Thomas wants to be hot pants. Well, like I said, it's what you want. I mean, not what other people expect. So if that's what you need to do, go for it. I could. I could have it all set up in the bed of the truck back there and open that little window. It's a little power window. I don't know if I can reach it, probably with my toe from back there. And slide it open, run the motor, keep it cool. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Oh my God, y'all laugh about that, but I remember back in the middle 70s and late 70s, wearing those terry cloth short gym shorts. You remember the basketball? Here I am, Doug. I knew you'd show up, trying to cut in on my action. Hey, Calypsos, how you doing? Yeah, I bet Doug Gray used to wear those hot pants, those hot short shorts. What was that commercial? Who wears short shorts? We wear. That was so tacky. I couldn't get those shorts above my thigh now that I used to wear back then. I was skinny. Have you given any of those women my phone number yet? I tried to give it to a couple of them, and they said you were a cheapster. And they said that they spread the word. I said, well, I don't know. I never went out with them, so they knew you. They'd heard of you. Nair for short shorts. Okay, probably. Yeah. She said she's not worried about no COVID. he thinks I'm filming him, so I will definitely be. I'm just nodding my head, yeah, smiling. Bob, they thought you were trying to give them your phone number. They've all got my number. I'm on their fast dial, speed dial. Dang, some of these cars too, when you look down in them, I definitely don't want to get shot doing that. Oh, she's got on a mask that matches her ensemble. That's nice. 1900, what's that? I don't know. Sandy, you're late. You haven't missed much. It's mostly been Doug Gray talking. Yeah, what is today? Monday. I never know. The other day they sent me an adoption contract, a picture of it, and the picture of the adopter and all that from the ARC, and because I get them all of every adoption since I'm the shelter director, don't you know? And it was a guy that I had met Friday when I stopped in. I'm not on site. I'm on call 24/7, but I stopped by Friday after what, maybe getting an epidural or something. I don't know. And shit, I forgot my point. Oh well. There's something about the. Oh well. That's what happens. This little lady looks sweet coming here in her tie-dyed shirt. Probably wish I'd. No, there's a handicap right in front of me. I started to say they probably wish I'd get my fat ass out of the. What? That's a large truck, Bob. Silverado. No, I had a Silverado one time and it was okay, but they haven't changed that much. And so I decided to. Where the hell is the logo? Decided to step up a step or two. It's a lot bigger than a Silverado. They wanted to cut loose from them being the same vehicle but just badged differently. So it's quite a bit bigger than a Silverado. I started to say that lady probably wondered why I didn't get my fat AZZ up. I let them have this handicap, but there's one right in front of me. Remember that last time I was talking, were any of you hearing that guy? I was waiting to pull in a space and there was nobody moving, but you know, people could drive around me. And this asswipe pulled up behind me and got out. Motioned for me to put my window down, and Jimmy's are nice, yeah. And asked me if I was okay, and I said, yeah. And he said, are you waiting for something? I said, a space. And he said, there isn't any space. Nobody's leaving. And I'm like, you better get back in your car before I beat you with my cane. She's cute. That reminds me of one of my great nieces, but my niece is smaller than that. Yep. And she watches these, so she knows I've got a nasty mouth. She tells me things she sees. I hope she just watches the fishes when now somebody's getting that handicap. They got a peace sign. They got it all going. I'm thinking about doing my hair like that guy's right there. If I can get enough perm stuff. Peace, bro, I know. He makes me right in the bed of it. James, I told you you could sit in the... Yeah, that's right. You did have to ride in the bed. Hey, Sharpies. Here's somebody working outside and wearing a mask, so... I don't know. I put my blue gloves on even when I go in there. I don't think anybody suspected that I'm videotaping them. Yeah. So that guy did. He looked right in. I thought he was going to grab my phone. Oh my God. Oh my God. Goes the flag shorts. I have some opinions on that, but just because I want to be contrary, I don't think you should wear the flag, but whatever. I'm not that patriotic. I'm gonna be having that little baby's hairstyle if the barber shops don't open. That bowl cut. There's only 26 people at each other. They just ignore you when they pass. A lot of people will smile. I walk around with a smile pretty much most of the time. I know that's hard to believe, but I just do it to be a goofy, and because I look goofy anyway. So I smile, and a lot of people, especially old people, will smile back at me and look away. But here comes a bandit for sure. Dang, I ought to join up with his gang. Starting to see more masks now. Zen must not be here. She'd want to get into that stuff right there. She was talking this morning in James's stream. Hey Pam, about how she'd like to braid James's beard. Yep, they don't care here. I told y'all that my friend, my attorney, and he's probably watching this too, asked me to go to a 3 subdivision. And we have over 100 families in our subdivision. And there are a lot of, I'm not complaining or bragging, but there are a lot of nurses and doctors. And my doctor lives at the end of my street. Anyway, the people that should know better, can watch TV and watch the news and stuff. But anyway, yeah, it's 3 subdivisions out in that area, and they're having some kind of food truck that has all kind. The food sounded great, pizza and all kinds of stuff to eat. And he had arranged it himself. I'm glad he told me that before I said something rude about it. I just told him I have too many risk factors, and he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Well, my health history is I'm old, I'm obese, I have high blood pressure, I'm diabetic, but I don't smoke anymore, so that's good." Always smiling because of the mean thoughts. That's a lot of it, James. You know it. You know it. Evil thoughts. They're not mean. They're just evil. Haven't seen anybody I know. One of my family members, cousins. I have a lot of cousins. A lot of them died off, but I've outlived most of them. Come over and ask me what I'm doing. Oh, I need to go to, too, while I'm out, Petco. All I'm here for is, what do you think will be the number one thing I'm here for? Is that a super Walmart? No, it wasn't built as one. But they added that garden center on later, and they've got it laid out like one, inside, but it's not as big. Oh, hey, Amber. She was fading out, so I had to yell to make sure she heard me. Tennessee bombshells. I hear about what bombshells? What are you talking about? No liquor. Oh, Jesus. I need to be able to clip this phone up somewhere. I should have brought my home clippy thing. I can never find a nice phone thing. Never can. Nope. I've got more toilet paper than the White House has in it, trust me. Joseph's doesn't leave till tomorrow, does he? I thought he was flying tomorrow. Pam's trying to confuse me. I don't hang out here either. I have to come out, though. I like to enjoy it. It's free. Nope. I do get some flakes here every now and then if I'm low on flakes, but James is going to be sending me some Ocean Nutrition, saltwater flakes. See? Thank you, Amber. There's the Zen Ginger. Dang, I would pay $1 for a cup of coffee, a good cup. They don't even have Starbucks and stuff open here, the drive-thrus. That's awful. They used to have one of those Seattle coffee carts inside the front door there, but they don't even have that. That's been gone a long time. Animation in the news today. Hey, Derek. Let me see if I can get this to sit somehow, some way. What could I prop that up with? Got a book of stamps, a $20 bill. There's my tape. Dang. Some sanitizer. I wonder if this sanitizer will hold it up. It's big enough. Ginger Ann, like my, who's that? Who's Ginger Ann? Maybe that's Ginger. No, that's not Ginger. I don't know who the hell it is. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to stand up. Local pickup only, Bob. All right, if that'll just stay up there as long as I don't breathe. It's got Germex sitting up there holding the camera. Phew. And I can see it, not that well. That's the fly in the ointment there. I want one of those peace signs for real. Yeah, I'm gonna give this maybe 10 more minutes. Since Pam's here, I didn't want to act like I was shutting it down because she came in. But her and James, oh God. Tape sanitizer, Bob, just missing rope. Yeah, oh, I've got rope. It's under the seat James rode in back there. There's a lot of, if James had seen what was under that seat, he wouldn't have got back there, I guarantee you. Yeah, oh, I've got my Sharpie pen that I was writing my labels with too in my pocket. It just poked me. Yep. I have some stuff under there. Got a first aid kit. They threw that in on the truck. That was free. That came with the truck. Got a shovel. Technically, Pam, yeah. It folds out to a shovel. Yep. Oh yeah. Found that out in high school. You got to have a shovel with you at all times. A first aid kit. Got a first aid kit. Yep. Doug. I'm ready to go, you know. Anytime. Yeah, that's reflectorized. I started to say I think he's just wearing that shirt because he likes it, but it's reflectorized. Here goes the hot pants again. Pam, you need some of those. I don't have this angled down far enough. I think I may know this girl. Shit. No, I don't. That's all I need is somebody to come over here and chew me out and make me cry. There, that's better. That's better. Shit. It wasn't a wreck, Pam, don't worry. Dang. And all that was me accidentally hitting the cord. That's the director of security going in right there at Walmart. I only know that because, or the head of security, because my aunt used to be the manager here years ago, and she hired him. Uh-oh. Fumble. I know, no points for that. Wonder why I can't make the, writing bigger on there. This is a Heifer Hillbilly Hot Pants. Well, they are. Or your sister. Sometimes I got her fish food. Nope. Never been arrested for shoplifting anything. Oh. Got a treat. But I did steal a 45 RPM record. I can't even remember who it was of now. And Pam, I'm telling you, all the ladies are wearing those hot pants. She looked like she's got a rifle in the back of that Tahoe. Nope. I'm just going to have to try to hold this, I guess. She's single. You want me to ask her for you? She's got on some fake, whatever my glasses are. She lives here in the county, too. She might have property. I bet she's a widow. And she coordinates her clothes. I'm telling you, this short shorts come out when it gets warm. 73, it says. Full face mask if I was going to be seen in public in shorts. Well, just pull your mask up further, Pam. You need to be comfortable. Be like me, just wear what makes you comfortable. I'm sitting here barefoot with my flip-flops off. Yep. There's one with a jacket and a toboggan, and that other one had on, you think that's a spray tan? I didn't think so. I'm sitting just 2 aisles over from where they have the pickup, where you pick up your groceries. A plague mask. What's a plague mask? Uh-oh. Yeah, sometimes if I'm talking to somebody and I know they don't like somebody, I'll say your sister this or your sister that. See? He kept his long, though. He didn't want to be. He's shy. Those must be from last year. Leather face masks that form a big... The bird mask. Yeah, that used to be the doctors that were back in the... That's, what's his name? Isn't he a rock star? Hey, Kens. Hey, Dylan. Wasn't that guy that singer? Could be. One time I saw Luke Skywalker at a fair down in Chattanooga. And that was back when, like, this first or second movie had came out, and I was young. Thank you for this wildlife adventure. The sights are interesting. Your life when you buy a peace sign car decal. Think of the love. Think of me. I always think of you, Amber. Thank you, Amber. I've got to decide what to do with my super chats. I'm going to donate them to something, but I don't know what I'm going to do with them right now. Told me this morning I had $92. $92. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. People always talk about you just get a few cents a month or something. And that's what, I haven't been monetized even a month yet. $92. Is that boy walking like Marilyn Monroe, or is it me? I've seen that walk somewhere. Yep, it's a Marilyn walk for sure. Can you put the secret chats to it? I guess I can do anything I want to with it. It might piss people off, Teresa, but I hadn't said up front what I was going to do with it. But can you say me saying that this is going to go back into the hobby, into my fish room? See you, Amber. If you're leaving, love you anyway. If you're not, whether you are or not. But yeah, that might not. I mean, what else do I need in my fish room? No more tanks, no more fish. That's for sure. Camp walk. Yeah, I've seen that walk somewhere. It might have been in Some Like It Hot. It was one of those old Marilyn Monroe movies. It was reminiscent of days gone by. Oh God, yeah, I could get some shell dwellers, $92 worth of shell dwellers. Yeah, I thought about giving it to the Ark. I donate to them anyway, but we need about $250 more to match our that poor old feller said he wished to hell I'd get out of this spot. God love him. To meet our $2,500 goal, and that was just for last month. So I'm supposed to be sitting here making a post about that. It always works out somehow. The lawyer I was talking about, this is my buddy, my friend, he also donates. Hey Ed, you were gone to miss earlier. People were looking for you. People were asking about you. Uh, 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 I should have took the zoom off of that. Ed's been freed. Ed, I want to be the first to tell you that James was on a live stream without you. I know you're shocked. He was on there like an hour. Uh-oh. Oh, but the attorney guy donates his services to the Ark. I said that, didn't I? Every now and then we'll have, not recently, I don't think it's even a couple of years we have, but we'll have somebody. We live very near North Carolina and real near Georgia and not too far from Alabama. So we adopt within a 2-hour drive radius. We've just found if they go further than that, then it's hard to get a pet back if it turns up in a kill shelter or something. So I don't mind driving 2 hours, but to go to New Orleans, no. That happened once. So I had to donate money to a shelter, no-kill rescue group to go pull that little dog out. But anyway, thank you, Survive, and welcome. I'm not even going to look at what Pam said because she talks shit about me every time I'm not looking. She's the one that broke the thing the other night. That stream, I had 3 minutes. Maybe you should take a break. Oh, she wasn't talking about me that time. Yeah, Pam had been to get coffee, she's claimed, and came back about 3 minutes before that stream was over, that takeover that I did Thursday night. And I was dead tired. I had not slept 1 minute. I've slept well since then, but 1 minute for 2 days. And she came back and said, has Bob been talking shit about me? And it did that white circle of death. And then when it came back on, people were leaving, of course, because it was time to leave anyway. And I couldn't get it to shut off. But guys, remember that when Pam, didn't it do that one time like a year and a half ago before they did that 1,000 sub thing to use your phone? And I was showing fish then. I used to stream quite a bit back in the day, but I knew Pam way back then, like a year and a half, 2 years ago. And it did that one day, and I went to some place to eat and said I was somewhere else. Continued the stream there because that one wouldn't shut down no matter what I did. And they said, you're not at where you said, or they're advertising for another place on the counter. And I'm like, well, whatever. Circle of death. Yes, I've had a few of them. I've had a couple recently, and then I had that major one. I don't know why it does that. I've even unplugged, not just turned off, but unplugged my desktop before. Nothing breaks it. Beale Street. Is that in Nashville? It must be. It's a bunch of guitars. Guitars in. Pam, I got your Patreon thing. And I figured by the time I saw it, Ginger already had those avians. Nope, I never heard from them, Sean. Never heard from them. Don't know where the video went. I mean, they pulled it, but never heard from them. So I don't know if I have a strike or not. If I do, I was going to address it by their own copyright. If it was about that TV, it may have been language. I don't know. I doubt it was language. But they gave me permission on camera to vid there. And I've done 2 other videos of just the fishing stuff over the winter there. So I don't know. Several people thought it was that TV, but I only had it on there maybe no more than 10 minutes, if that long. Memphis. Yeah, that's right. Memphis. Somewhere here in Tennessee. But yeah, they sure took it down and said it could have been complaints about breaking the rules, or who complained? Or it could have been a copyright thing. So it might have been that TV. Somebody said there might have been a bot in the room. But I only had that on like 10 minutes. But I read their copyright isn't over YouTube. Candy's over everything. That sounds nice, Amber. I'll be looking forward to that. Sounds great. When are you and don't, Doug? When are you and not everybody likes dirty old men, Doug? Yep. Thank you, Amber. Yep. When are you and Pam going to do another show and just do it strictly on fish? Like Rachel says, the down and dirty. Oh, that man is short. Where is he? Is the circus in town? That was awful. I'm laughing. I can't hold that still. I know that's awful. He's got a nice ride. Is the circus in town? Oh, it is. You know, people just laugh their asses off at me. So I don't feel mean most of the time. He is short though. He's got a good looking dog and a good looking lady with him though, and a nice ride, so he don't have to worry about being short. Actually, I know who that is. He's a doctor. He's a doctor. That's all I know is doctors and lawyers. I don't know why, but that's about all I know. There's that guy that's got on the F-250. It's a FX4 Rock Solid Motorsports. He's got a yellow tag on there. I don't know what that means. Oh, that man was looking in the window at me. I thought he was. Scared the shit out of me. It's not going to be a lot longer, and I'll be that fellow's age. I'd say he's 70, 75, maybe older. He was creeping up if I hadn't had that big mirror sticking out there. I'm going to tell him I'm doing what's something that they'd believe anything. This little man here, he's cute. He works in Walmart. He reminds me of how Sophia Petrillo used to run. Remember when she'd run, she'd shuffle her feet. Ed, come on over. We can get a lot of but he's real nice. He used to be the guy that went around oh, y'all are great together. I love both of them. I had to leave early that last one. I can't remember why, but I had to. I was about to do something, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that guy used to be like the guy that went around and cleaned up the spills and chills, and I guess they cut that out because now he does stocking or something. They don't have the greeters at the door anymore. I guess that's a no-no, which makes sense. Ed, we've been here for 39 minutes, so how about I do it 45 minutes, guys, and that's the 6 minutes. It's going to be getting into time. What time is it anyway? 6:48. I'm probably streaming on somebody's time right now anyway. Oh my God, I didn't think about that. I didn't see anybody streaming when I started a few minutes ago, so. Gee, old man going into WEM. Father Fish, whoa. Father Fish, have you never been to one of my Walmart streams? Yeah, I did look. Thank you, Gary. Before I started, I don't think anybody streams. I'd like to stream. What time does James go? Oh, he went earlier today. I like to stream on James. That didn't sound right, did it? Never mind. He must work at Johnny's Hot Dog. Well, they can be interesting and they can be entertaining. I've always been a watcher of people. When I was little, I used to love to sit out in the mall and let my mother be inside. And she would let us, like a idiot, people do abduct children. She'd let us sit out there. But I love to watch people, the way they interact and react and look at each other. And Doug will be back to see the rack, no doubt. Beta rack. Mm-hmm. But yeah, of course, this is my hometown, Father Fish, so I have to go in Walmart to get some cheese. I never did say what I was going for. Cheese, cherry tomatoes, um, coffee creamer. I got coffee last run. Always more dog food and cat food. That is a cool website. People at Walmart. Did you say with an X, Sean? We'll have to pick in the stream a little bit to kill this dead space. That guy's worked here since I've been back to Cleveland in 99 or 2000 from Florida. Father Fish, is it okay if I come down with Lucas if he stops and gets me on the way? Oh, isn't it? We've had some highlights, but yeah, it is, Ed. This is the old Walmart, not the super one. Not this month. When is he coming? Oh, he canceled again? Well, Funk already told me I can stay with him, so I have a place to stay. Okay. Funk told me I could stay with him. Lucas is a carefree spirit. He'll go to a tropical isle or anywhere. Hey, Toronto, I told you to stop doing that. You need to save your money and buy fish from Father Fish. Did you see his store on there? Father Fish has a store on there. Get Gills. You're in Canada, though. When you asked me about shipping, I'd forgotten that. I assume you're in Canada. I am your rover. You already have the funds. I didn't catch that. I'm your rover. You already have the funds. Okay. So, Father Fish, we're just people watching, and we're not making fun of people. We're just making observations. Yeah, get on to him, Amber. Get on him. But this lady like has one glove on and one glove off, so I guess she's only going to touch stuff with her right hand. That's the kind of things I notice and I wonder about. I yearn for knowledge. She's got a one glove on and one glove off. And she's touching her purse, and you know it's going to touch everything. Nope, not Minnie Mask. You're right. That's that guy with the shorts. That's the one that I said was that singer guy. What's his name? To be sent by courier, FedEx or Species. Yeah. And it's not worth doing that for those rainbow cichlids. Oh no, the guy I'm thinking of is dead, I think. George Michael? Yeah. I think that's his name. Hurry up before you go. Well, the old feller that's been parked behind me for a while is back. Oh, it's the other way. I could never be like a roving reporter kind of pit person. And I guarantee you he won't be happy if he looks up and see me doing that. Well, he can't tell. I have some overalls, but I got a little too big for them. I got them when I was skinny, but I love those things. Yeah, George Michael has to do videos on stories. Yeah, he has some good songs. That was in the 80s, I want to say. I'm going to pull my pants up like that when I start in. Yep. Are you guys checking out the shout outs that Toronto's doing on his live streams? You better check them out. Some of you are in here that have been shouted out. Here's a mask. Oh, yeah. That was a sad one. Thomas, I don't sing just for nothing. It's like my twerking. There has to be some exchange of finance. Well, I'm just saying there are people in here that he shouted me out once, twice maybe. But he's been shouting people out, so check it out. Phew, and I still gotta go to Petco. I don't see Dragon Lair in here, but while I was doing, somebody set off their alarm. While I was doing saltwater changes last night, and I didn't run any over, but twerking for money. I said, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it for money. I was talking to Dragon Lair, also known as Patrick, and getting his advice about snakes, because I'm really thinking about getting a little snake, a tiny snake that doesn't ever get big enough to eat rats or mice or anything like that. They got the shorts going. Is that my niece? No. I thought that was Heather on the left. She's a tall, pretty girl like that. She's in her 30s, but she looks a lot younger. She takes after her uncle. No, he suggested a corn snake, and he sent me links. We were talking on Messenger, I think, so he sent me a couple of links to different places. He knew exactly. You know, he keeps snakes. Keeps carpet pythons, among other things. He's got a lot of stuff. He talked about a western hog snake, Amber, and I love those too, but I don't want them in my house eating rats or chihuahuas and stuff. So I want a little tiny snake that stays little. And I saw some out by my driveway a couple years ago that were real. Their movements were jerky. They almost looked animated. He said he would take a bus here and you could drive us to Aquashella. Oh, did he? That was nice of him to include me in that. He's going to meet up with Ed and James and I when we go to Atlanta soon, as soon as they allow travel to Atlanta. Ringneck, that's it, Fatherfish. Little tiny thing, like the size of a pencil. I think they get a little bigger than that, but they eat worms. And because I looked them up, somebody told me at the, we just had somebody comment on the Arc of Cleveland GoFundMe. I have to watch that pretty close because people are cray-cray. They get on there and say, why are you raising money for animals when people are starving and I'm like, well, give them some money. You don't have to give it to the animals. Give it to those people if you're worried about it. I mean, right? The animals have to eat too. Shut up. I like that pattern. Now I'd like to have a shirt made out of that. Like a leopard. Yeah, that's what kills me is people will say, well, this needs this. Well, give them something. But don't get on me about what I'm doing. There's plenty of needy stuff to get around. Escape attempt gone wrong. He was getting fed up with her and knew a divorce was there. What are y'all talking about? Who y'all talking about? I missed something. Oh well. Sean, I'm gonna knock you out when I see you twice. You come to, I'm gonna knock you out a second time. No, I don't need a address. Those people are safe there. And I do know her from somewhere. Yep. She's Miss Personality. She might be that one I saw in Walmart and called her Miss Personality that time. She had that same expression. I could even see it through the mask. But yeah, the little ringneck, because they were in my yard and then in my driveway, and I shushed them back into the grass. And then when I was raking some leaves once, they were in that, so I just quit raking. I didn't want to hurt them. Yeah, that's what I need, is something little like that. They could hardly bite you too. But he sent me some links to look at corn snakes and the hognose. Really, they look like good sights. And the snakes started like $60. I've seen those at a store I used to go to and don't anymore. Those were cool, but the only problem is that you never saw them. They had like 4 in a 10-gallon, but it always looked like there was nothing in there. That's why I got rid of my niece liked them, so I let her have them. All the little puffers that are thumb size. Congo, no, not Congo. Anyway, those that are community puffers, you can have a bunch of them. They get along with everything. The brown delay. Brown delay. Is that the name of it, brown delay? No, not peas, Sean. They're bigger than that. Anyway, I never saw them. They stayed in elephant trunk snake as an aquatic and small. I'll have to go back and watch these comments. Not pea puffers. Are they called Congo puffers? Guys, they're real common. They're about $15 a piece usually. But I don't know, maybe 8 or 9, I don't know, but I had them a year. and I didn't have any problems with them. You never could see them, and I like to see fish every now and then. I mean, for a pleco to hide or something, that's okay, but I don't know. And my niece kept admiring them and saying she liked them, and I said, here, let me bag them up for you. So, Amazon, there you go. Amazon. I can't leave that cord alone, I keep pulling it. Ed, I'm still waiting on you. I don't see you. She got short shorts going too. What's funny is there's probably several people videotaping me. Videotaping, you know what I mean? Live streaming me. And when I get out, I'll probably see a bunch of cameras. It's alright. What did my mother used to say? Turnabout's fair play, whatever that means. Well, you know I don't have any fish to start with, Amber, and I have several puffers already then. I'd already gone down the rabbit hole with puffers, but I wanted something else in there. I've got killifish in there now. I don't see them as much, but at least I see them come out and eat and stuff. I had to feed them in the back because they wouldn't come out. I'm like, I can't put this tank in the middle of the room. I've got a 30 breeder by my bed, and that's what I got it to put them in. You know, I got killifish now because I wanted some killifish. She still has most of them, I think. That was like a year ago. Uh-oh. The car just turned off. The truck just turned off, and I'm wondering why it did that. I'm gonna see if it'll turn itself back on. I'm not out of gas because I have a full tank. That was weird. Yep. Back by popular demand. That's weird. I wonder why it turned off. I siphoned his gas. Okay, well, it's only $1.39. You don't see many women wearing dresses anymore like that. My mother used to wear dresses. They were longer than that, but little bitty waist, and forget what those are called. She had a closet full of them. Run, Bob, run. What? I don't see anything. My mother used to wear those. Oh, I just said that, didn't I? They had little sleeves in it. She had all kinds of them. And ignition turns off. I didn't know that. It didn't do that in any of the other. I don't think they're sundresses, because don't sundresses have like straps on them? Yeah. Oh yeah, she wore high heels back then too. These girls have got it figured out. They see the camera, mom and her daughter. That's what, back in the day, yeah, my mother wore high heels to the beauty shop. I was a kid, and she would make us go with her. No babysitter. Oh my God, yep. High heels and her dresses, and you don't wear them. I don't either, Sandy. I do not either. I refuse. I ain't. A-line. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's when it would have been, because I was born in 55. My sister doesn't wear dresses unless she wears them to church, but she wears more dressy pants and stuff now. I imagine they're uncomfortable. I don't know. It seems like they would be. What was that stream that we had going? And Patrick's come up twice now. That's weird, Dragon Lair. He was saying that somebody said they thought he was a woman or something from behind, and he said that could be mistaken because he had long hair and wore kilts all the time. And I just never thought about people wearing kilts these days. Daniken, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was talking to Danielle. My mother still keeps herself up. Wore a kilt for a play once. Got any pictures of that, Derek? I know there have to be pictures of that somewhere. All right, we've been on here 62 minutes. Well, that would be TMI. But I need to get in here and get my cheese and my cherry tomatoes and some dog food and cat food. There's no fish to look at, thank God, in there anymore. Oh, check that out. You should use that as a thumbnail. That would be awesome. I bet you double your views. I know I'd be putting the link up just to help a brother out. Sean. Sean, that's probably why you got electrocuted, because you're so evil. I'd say. That guy looks like a time warp guy, like out of the, what are those, Game of Thrones or something. That's not the one I'm thinking of, but the Vikings and all that. Maybe it is. Evil but honest. Huh? Not a bad combo. The space is open in front of me again. Oh. In a few moments from our sponsor. No, we're not sponsored by Germ-X. That would be cool. Boy, if I could get a Germ-X sponsor. Patented formula. All right, guys, thank you. Thank you for the super chats. I don't remember who did them. Amber and somebody else. Oh, well, thank you. And thank you, mods. I always forget to say thanks, mods. And I'm going to go get my stuff and then go to Petco. Now the truck's doing something else. Oh, thank you, James. He's been waiting for an hour to do that, I know. Toronto, yes, that's right. Thank you, Toronto. I got $12 and get me a couple of cups of coffee, too. Dang, this place is getting busy. Don't show that. You know you're right, because they sure don't have any in here. People will be thinking I'm trying to sell that off. I better hide my prescription bags down there, because they'll knock a window out for that, too. All right, guys, take care. I'll definitely see y'all on Wednesday evening. Bye. Thanks. Awesome. I'd be going there too, but I can't be live streaming in Walmart, and I don't want to end just a second. It fell off. I was going to say, does anybody want to bet? Bye, guys. Turn off.